Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we're going to be on Scorched Earth, and we're going to be showing you how to get silica pearls super easily. And the first thing you're going to want to do is make your way to Red Ob on Scorched Earth. The coordinates will be around 70 and 40. It's going to be best if you do it at nighttime, because silica pearls do glow at nighttime. So we're going to go ahead and turn it to 2300. As you can instantly see the difference, you can kind of see it's kind of hard with all the fish and the reflection on the water. I should have had the reflection off. I thought I did. But there's silica pearls right there. You can see those ones glowing. And in the water, you can see them, but it kind of blends in with the reflection of the water. You can see the white on the water right there. You can see the silica pearls right there. So there are silica pearls in all of the water around Red Ob. This is probably the easiest spot to get silica pearls in the entire game. You can actually get here completely naked on foot and no weapons required. It obviously does make it easier to have weapons, as there are these guys along with raptors, carnos, saber-tooths, and capras also spawn here. So if you can bring some weapons or turrets or anything to really defend yourself, it does benefit you. But it's not a necessity. You definitely could run here on foot naked, get some pearls, and transfer out. If you're good enough to lead the wild dinos onto... let's see, there's usually Marilla tops around and racers, but I'm not seeing any. So if you get an unlucky spawn like this, there's also Gallimimus you can lead them on. Those will keep them distracted for quite some time. You can farm these silica pearls with several methods. You can simply pick them up, or you can pick them up with a whip, which is a little bit more effective because it picks up multiple at a time like that. Or if you're a little bit later game, you can use a anglerfish. So let's go ahead and spawn one of these guys in. And these guys collect a stupid amount of pearls compared to hand or whip. You can actually, I think, get about 15k at Red Ob using an angler on 1x, which is kind of ridiculous considering how easy it is. We'll go to first person so that way we can see a little bit easier. Yeah, they're in abundance here. Look at that cluster right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's like 10 different pearls right there. There's a ton of pearls. I don't want to waste all of your guys' time in this water. So, moral of the story, this side of the water has a lot of pearls. This side doesn't have as much, but there are some right here in this little section, which is right by the obelisk. There's also pearls completely surrounding the obelisk. Not sure if it was the same way on ASE, but there are pearls all over land. And if you're here at nighttime, you can see them super easily. There is a cave over here on ASA, so do watch out. A lot of alpha tribes will be building right here. And depending on how big they are, they might branch out all the way to the obelisk. Especially on official, but if you're playing unofficial, most of the times it's against the rules to build on the obelisk. So you will be a little bit safer on unofficial. But definitely be careful of turrets. And these pearls actually do go up quite a way along the mountain. So if you come to this side, the side closest to like the desert part of the map on Red Ob, you can follow them uphill a little bit, and they come all the way up to right about here. Yeah, see, you can still see there are more pearls up here, and it's just ridiculous the amount of pearls. If you're willing to farm all of these and take the time to get every single one, you can get a ton of pearls here super easily. Just flip them all up. Not sure if there's a dinosaur that's better on land for farming them, but obviously you can't use a anglerfish to get these ones. So you'll have to whip these up, and do have the downfall of picking up a bunch of sand. So make sure you don't overweight yourself with the sand and stone, as you do pick up quite a bunch. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up just a small portion of these, and then I'll check the angler and show you guys how much we got. These are on 1x rates, so we are getting a ridiculous amount of pearls for how early game this spot is. If you're on a fresh wipe server, this is definitely where I would go for early game pearls. With the launch of Extinction, you could probably get electronics easier than these pearls, so that will kind of eliminate this. But if you want pearls, this is definitely where you're going to want to go. Doesn't come close to competing with something like the center on the right side of the map, but you do have a lot more dangerous things down there like Tusos and Moses that you have to worry about. So in terms of risk for reward, this is probably going to be the best spot. There is one more spot which I'll go ahead and show you guys now, so I'll bring you guys back once we're over there. Alright, so we're over here at our next spot. It is going to be at the very top of the map at 1951. You'll know you're in the right spot because you start to see these waterfalls up on the cliff edges. We're pretty close to Blue Ob, and the desert is right there. If you pull up your map and you have your map filled out, you can actually see that we are going to be following the river about halfway down. You can see the color difference between where there are pearls and where there are not. Where the water gets a lot brighter is this where the pearls stop spawning, and the dark water is going to be filled with pearls as well. So you'll want to stay in that section. These pearls are a little bit more tedious to get because you will be getting attacked the entire time, and they're just a lot more scattered. Apparently there's Perlovias right here, so you have to watch for that. These ones are going to be a lot harder to get on foot, but if you're desperate for pearls, then you can always come here to get a little bit more. As you can see, there's some right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4. There's 2 more right there. By that capro. I'm not sure if there's any under here. No, there aren't. Okay, so we'll continue to follow the river. There's one more right there. See, these ones are just super scattered out, so I don't like to farm these ones, but like I said, if the red ob ones are farmed and you really need pearls, here is another spot that you can get them. Some right there. There are a couple good clusters that are nice to farm over here, but not a ton. So ribcage in the water, that's pretty cool. Some more pearls right there. Let's pull up our map so that way you guys can kind of see where we're at right now. 2751. This deeper water with the ribcage right there. Has some pearls over here by this waterfall. This is one of the better clusters. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about 12 different singular pearls right there. There's a couple over there too. It's a big ass fish. Look at that guy. These guys are pretty big. And there's some more pearls right here. So this little pond's pretty good. I'll show you the quartz one more time. 2851. There's a little solid spot to get some. Not seeing any there. But let's continue. There's some more pearls right there. It's about 7 individual pods. The cords to those ones will be at 3251. And we can continue a little bit farther. We're about to hit the end of where they actually spawn. It's a Titanosaur. Oh, accidentally disabled GCM. Okay, so there's some more by that dinosaur head. These ones are at 35.5, 50. I think that is the last cluster. Oh no, there's some right there. There's 2 more pods. Like I said, these ones super scattered, not a whole bunch, but there are more here. And I believe those are the last ones. I've went down this entire river a few times just to double check that those are the only ones left. Yeah, once you hit this circle where I'm at right now and it splits into 2 different directions, you're pretty much out of pearls. I have not seen a single pearl and any of that blue water, like the light blue water, my bad. Obviously all the water's blue. But hopefully this helped you guys, so I mean, good luck, and hopefully it saved you guys some time from having to personally scout all the pearls. Good luck everyone, and have a good one. Alright, so we actually lied. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys that you can get these ones on foot without any tames or any weapons or any of that. So we're gonna destroy this, die, spawn in, and then try to get here naked on foot, just to show that it is possible and you can achieve it. So let's go ahead and destroy our generator so that way those turrets aren't killing anything. Get rid of the anglerfish so that way it doesn't kill any capros. Then we'll go ahead and kill ourselves. There are a couple different tactics that you can use to get here easier, like you can put stim berries on your hotbar to prevent you from running out of stamina. It'll also prevent you from getting knocked out by things like scorpions and snakes. So going to be some of your, I guess, more minute enemies that you'll have to fight, but you can kind of stay clear of Carnos and Raptors, you should be fine. So the first thing I would do while running is make sure to continuously pick some bushes. Got some stim berries, so let's throw those on our hotbar. Gonna put it at our mouse button, drop everything else just to keep ourselves lightweight. Give ourselves some weight, stamina, and health. And we're just gonna kind of truck our way there. And we're pretty new to mouse and keyboard, so our movement's pretty terrible. So if we can make it there, all of you guys should be able to as well. Want to make sure to avoid taking as much fall damage as possible on these earlier steps. Make sure to keep picking bushes, because if you run out of stim berries, you are going to be a little bit screwed from any enemies. But as you can see, it's kind of clear all the way up to Red Ob. The real danger shows up at Red Ob. Stim berries will keep you dehydrated, which is going to be an issue, but not really. Because once you get there, you have water. So not getting any stim berries, which is super unlucky. Probably shouldn't have used any of them yet. Kind of want to save them until you need them. Anytime that you notice your weight starting to pick up, make sure to drop everything. Keep your speed as high as you can. I wanted to include this part because in my last video on how to get black pearls on Aberration, I got a lot of complaints in the comments about everyone complaining about how hard it is to get down there, and they're like, you didn't really show us how to do it, which is kind of crazy because I wasn't the intention in the video. My intention was to show everyone where you could get them. Now look, see, silica pearls branch out pretty far too. Look at this. There are pearls all the way out here. We are approaching enemy territory now, so we're going to go ahead and drop everything, lower our weight as much as we can. Eat some stim berries to make sure we don't pass out. We'll pick up all of these pearls. Let me know if you guys kind of enjoy this section of the video, because if not, I probably won't include it in future videos. But if this does benefit any of you guys, then I'll make sure to include it in any future farming videos. And if you have any resources that you can't really find a ton of and you need some assistance, I have about 15 hours in the game combined, so I could show you guys just about any resource you want. Okay, we're not going to continue picking all of those up because we just want to show that it is doable. That's crazy. There's an Onyx here. Wonder how that got up here. So your best bet is probably going to be avoid the water, because the Capro is going to be one of the hardest things to deal with early game. But if you kind of stay on land, you can get all of these ones pretty easily. There's a Gallimimus, so we are pretty safe. As I said, he gets scared off by the other dinos. We really don't want to aggro that Onyx. Let's go ahead and drop. Okay, there's a Scorpion. But as you can see, we could transfer out right now. We got a couple hundred already, which is super nice for early game. I think it costs about 70 for an auto turret. That's going to be one of your beginning goals, is getting just those first couple turrets up. So it's 3 per, so we need, we'll just say 300, make it easy. So let's see if we can get 300 before having to dip out. Going to avoid that Scorpion. So I do think some of the easier ones to get are going to be the ones uphill. I think that there's an Onyx aggroed on us, which is going to be a little deadly. Yeah, there is. I can hear him. See if we can get him on this Morellatops before he kills us. God, that did so much damage. Alright, so that was a fail run. We'll bring you guys back once we get to Red Up.